Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't he tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. And this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about Sheperd pulling out her trailer for her new talk show over the weekend. I also will be talking about Karl Anthonty surprising Jordy Woods with a second year anniversary vacation in pictures. I also will be talking about Wendy Williams getting access to her money through a court appointed or guardianship. And last but not least, I will also be talking about the singer Hasley having problems releasing music through her record label. As I just mentioned, those are the topics that I'm going to be talking about. It was reported last week that Wendy Williams was able to get access to her money through a court-appointed guardianship. I guess the court decided that Wendy Williams needed a guardian to handle her money or run her money and stuff like that, because she has been fighting with Wells Fargo for a while about her money, and so she's been able to access it to a court-appointed guardianship. Now I know when the court appoints a guardianship, it's not a person that's a family member, according to reports and stuff like that. Now a family member can get guardianship over another person, but they have to have legal papers showing that a person is not mentally stable to handle their own finances. And so that's why I say you could do it as if you are or a family member of someone and you want to take that responsibility on. But it's like when the court appointed, it's going to be somebody that's altogether different, that has nothing to do with the family, not unless somebody from the family steps up and say they want to be guardianship. I don't know about all of that, but I'm just saying the little stuff that I do kind of know from when I went through that same situation a long time ago. But anyway, back to the subject. I'm so glad, but I think because of that interview that Fat Joe did with Wendy, that kind of sealed Wendy's faith a little bit as far as her being able to handle her own money. But I'm glad that Wells Fargo is not going to be involved in anymore. It's going to be the guardianship that's going to be watching over the guardian that's going to be watching over Wendy's money, making sure nobody's not trying to take advantage of Wendy and stuff. And I'm all for that, but I do want somebody to kind of check over the guardianship too, to make sure she's not doing anything wrong. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's like somebody has to be in Wendy's corner, like Sheperd has been saying, and stuff like that. So I'm really happy for Wendy, but I think I got this article either from TMZ or from another blog site. But anyway, I was watching a YouTuber, and she said that she got some kind of way, got in contact with all of this is like rumored or alleged. She said she got some kind of contact with one of the lawyers working on the case, and they were saying that everything is not all cut and dry like it's in the reports, and they have stuff still going on behind the scenes. So I don't know about any of that, but from the reports that I have read from different blogs and stuff, they were saying Wendy is able to access her money through a guardian or guardianship. On another note, the singer Hasley has been all over the blogs talking about she was supposed to release a new song and then an album, but she was saying her record label is holding her up, and she said the reason why the record label was holding her up, she said the record label told her that she needs to go viral on TikTok. and also she needs to get her TikTok membership up. She got a good following, but she needs a better following. It's a shame because I remember this time last year when people were open, when certain cities were opening up temporarily, and artists were trying to get out here and do a little something here and there while everything was opening up very slowly and stuff last year. I remember I think it was either on I don't know if it was on I don't know, I can't remember if it was on I know it was a video that I saw on YouTube about this record producer. He was saying that new up and coming new artists is gonna have a different it's a different time and a different genre now. Up and coming artists are gonna have to do a whole lot of stuff that the old artists didn't have to do, because he was saying back in the day you had artist development where they would develop the artist behind the scenes, make sure that they knew how to answer questions publicly, and they would go over stuff with the publicists and marketing and management and do all that. But it's like now, since all this online TikTok stuff and people going viral and stuff, it's like they want the artists to go viral first and get a whole lot of members on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok, as far as these young people. And like you said, they want her to go viral and all kind of stuff, and until she does that, they're not going to release the music. And to me, that's like holding the artist hostage, and these record labels should stop doing that, because I know they're trying to get the young audience, but most of these young people are only listening to music maybe for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour if they last that long. But if it's not something they're interested in, their attention spans are very short. And I understand that, but that's also hindering the artist, and when the label does that, and the fans are looking at, wait a minute, she said she's supposed to put out a record or album or this or that, and it was also on Twitter last week, some Twitter fan put out this thread saying it's been a while since Fifth Harmony has broken up, and he said it seemed like all of the girls are kind of releasing songs here and there, but not really doing too much. And he put out a thread saying, do you think that the reason why most of the girls have not put out a whole solid album or project is because they still owe Epic some records and stuff? I hope that's not true. Because I know the main three that's been putting out stuff here and there has been Allie, Lauren, and Normani. I know Donna Jane did a little stuff back in 2019, but so far she hasn't done anything in 2020, and I really hope that's not true as far as that. But I was so surprised when I read the story about they were doing that Hasley girls like that, and she's more like of a pop artist. I've heard of her before, but I've never really listened to her music like that. But I didn't know she was having those problems, because I know a lot of black artists have been complaining about some of those problems, but I didn't think that some of the pop artists were going through some of the same stuff that the R&B artists was going through. But I guess I was wrong after I read this article. And on another note, Sheperd came out with her trailer, and I'm kind of glad she did come out with her trailer. A lot of people talking about they're not going to watch Sheperd and stuff. I'm going to watch Sheperd, and like she said in her trailer, I mean, when I first saw the little clip, I said, ooh, I hope she has a little bit longer clip. I said from this little part, it does seem like she's kind of carrying something over from Wendy. But when I saw the full trailer, they showed her getting out of her car and saying, "Never give up on your dreams, cause you would never know when your opportunity is gonna come, and when your opportunity does come, seize the moment." And when she got out of the black SUV car, she went into a dressing room in a makeup, and she was talking to a makeup artist, and the makeup artist was having it. And she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do my real hot topics differently. I'm gonna do my hot topics in a funny and comedic way." And I said, "Yeah, that's right, Sherri Sheperd. Tell them how you gonna do your stuff. You're not." And she was already doing that anyway when she was guest hosted, and I kind of really liked it how she segued into some of the hot topics with comedy and stuff. And I think that's what a lot of people wanted and stuff. I mean, I know a lot of fans still want Wendy Williams, but like as anybody with common sense could see, that Fat Joe interview let everybody know who was still wavering, who was still thinking that Wendy was okay. That video let people know Wendy is still not okay. So to me, I know a lot of people want Wendy to come back to do a final show, and they mentioned something about Dunmore Mercury really did want to have Wendy to do something with the final show, since the show but they were saying after that interview, Dunmore Mercury is kind of skeptical of Wendy coming back and to close out her show. It would be nice if she could come back and close out her show. And like I said, the last note was Karl Anthony surprising Jordy Woods for their 2nd year anniversary. He had all kind of flowers around the bed and took her out to dinner. I think he bought her some kind of jewelry or car or something like that. But I'll put at least one of the pictures in the video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.